When finishing a basement, understanding smoke alarm and arc fault circuit interrupter, or AFCI, circuit requirements is crucial for safety. Firstly, an additional smoke alarm is needed in the new room with the half bath. According to the International Residential Code, or IRC, all sleeping areas and habitable rooms, such as bathrooms, must have a working smoke alarm. This ensures that occupants are alerted in the event of a fire, regardless of the room they are in. Secondly, the room with the half bath should be wired on a dedicated AFCI circuit, even though it may not be considered a bedroom. The IRC requires dedicated AFCI protection for all bedrooms and any room where a smoke alarm is required. AFCI breakers are designed to detect electrical arcs, which are a common cause of electrical fires. By installing an AFCI breaker, you can help protect the room and the entire dwelling from the risk of fire. Thirdly, it is permissible to run a single conductor to the existing smoke alarm for linking all smoke alarms together. The IRC requires all smoke alarms in a dwelling unit to be interconnected so that when one alarm sounds, all alarms sound. This ensures that occupants in all parts of the dwelling unit are alerted to a fire. When interconnecting smoke alarms, several factors must be considered. The interconnected smoke alarm should be powered by the same circuit as the room they are installed in. This ensures that all smoke alarms receive power and are interconnected. The single conductor used for linking the smoke alarms should be at least 18 American wire gauge or AUG wire. This ensures that the conductor is capable of carrying the necessary current to interconnect the smoke alarms. It is important to use a wire gauge that is appropriate for the circuit and the number of smoke alarms being interconnected. The smoke alarms should be tested regularly to ensure they are working properly. This can be done by pressing the test button on each smoke alarm. If a smoke alarm fails to sound, it should be replaced immediately. Regular testing is essential for ensuring that the smoke alarms are functioning correctly and will provide adequate warning in the event of a fire. In summary, when finishing a basement, it is important to install a smoke alarm in any habitable room, including a room with a half bath. This room should be wired on a dedicated AFCI circuit, and all smoke alarms in the dwelling unit should be interconnected. The interconnected smoke alarm should be powered by the same circuit as the room they are installed in, and the single conductor used for linking the smoke alarm should be at least 18 AWG wire. The smoke alarms should be tested regularly to ensure they are working properly. Furthermore, AFCI breakers are designed to protect against arc faults, which are dangerous electrical conditions that can lead to fires. Arc faults occur when electricity jumps between conductors or to ground, creating heat that can ignite nearby materials. AFCI breakers can detect these arc faults and quickly shut off the circuit, preventing a fire from starting. There are two main types of AFCI breakers: branch or combination AFCI breakers and outlet AFCI breakers. Branch or combination AFCI breakers provide protection for the entire branch circuit, including the wiring, outlets, and connected appliances. Outlet AFCI breakers, on the other hand, only protect the outlet itself and any devices plugged into it. The IRC requires that all branch circuits supplying outlets in bedrooms be protected by AFCI breakers. This requirement is intended to reduce the risk of electrical fires in bedrooms, where people are often sleeping and may not be able to quickly respond to a fire. In addition to bedrooms, the IRC also requires AFCI protection for other areas of the home, such as family rooms, living rooms, dining rooms, and hallways. The specific requirements for AFCI protection can vary depending on the local building codes. It is important to consult with a qualified electrician to ensure that the electrical system meets all applicable codes. When installing smoke alarms, it is important to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. Smoke alarms should be installed on the ceiling or high on a wall, and they should be located in every bedroom, outside each sleeping area, and on every level of the home. Interconnected smoke alarms are required in most new construction and are highly recommended for existing homes. When smoke alarms are interconnected, when one alarm sounds, all of the alarms in the home will sound. This provides an early warning of a fire, giving occupants more time to escape safely. Smoke alarms should be tested monthly to ensure that they are working properly. To test a smoke alarm, press the test button on the alarm. The alarm should sound a loud, clear beep. If the alarm does not sound, replace the batteries or the entire alarm. Smoke alarms should be replaced every 10 years. Over time, smoke alarms can become less sensitive and may not detect smoke as quickly. Replacing smoke alarms every 10 years ensures that they will provide reliable protection in the event of a fire. In addition to smoke alarms and AFCI breakers, there are other electrical safety measures that can be taken to protect a home from electrical fires. These include using surge protectors to protect electronic devices from power surges, avoiding overloading electrical outlets, and having the electrical system inspected regularly by a qualified electrician. By taking these precautions, homeowners can significantly reduce the risk of electrical fires and protect their families and homes. It's also important to consider the type of smoke alarms to install. There are two main types: ionization smoke alarms and photoelectric smoke alarms. Ionization smoke alarms are generally more responsive to fast-flaming fires, while photoelectric smoke alarms are more responsive to smoldering fires. It is recommended to install both types of smoke alarms in a home to provide the best protection against all types of fires. Dual sensor smoke alarms, which combine both ionization and photoelectric sensors, are also available. These alarms offer the advantage of detecting both fast-flaming and smoldering fires, providing comprehensive fire protection. The location of smoke alarms is also critical for their effectiveness. Smoke alarms should be installed on the ceiling or high on a wall because smoke rises. They should be placed in every bedroom, outside each sleeping area, and on every level of the home, including the basement. Avoid placing smoke alarms near kitchens or bathrooms, where steam or cooking fumes can trigger false alarms. Keep smoke alarms clean and free from dust and debris. Dust and debris can interfere with the alarm's sensors, reducing its ability to detect smoke. Vacuum smoke alarms regularly to remove any accumulated dust. Never paint smoke alarms, as paint can also interfere with their sensors. When replacing smoke alarm batteries, use the type of battery recommended by the manufacturer. Using the wrong type of battery can damage the alarm or reduce its lifespan. Keep spare batteries on hand so that you can replace them immediately when needed. Develop and practice a fire escape plan with your family. A fire escape plan should include 2 ways out of each room, a designated meeting place outside the home, and instructions on how to call for help. Practice the fire escape plan regularly so that everyone in the family knows what to do in the event of a fire. Consider installing a carbon monoxide detector in addition to smoke alarms. Carbon monoxide is a colorless, odorless gas that can be deadly. Carbon monoxide detectors can alert you to the presence of carbon monoxide in your home, giving you time to evacuate and seek medical attention. In addition to AFCI protection, ground fault circuit interrupters, or GFCIs, are another important safety device for electrical circuits. GFCIs protect against electrical shock by detecting ground faults, which occur when electricity flows through an unintended path to ground. GFCIs quickly shut off the circuit when a ground fault is detected, preventing electrical shock. GFCIs are required in areas where water is present, such as bathrooms, kitchens, and outdoor outlets. They are also recommended for use in unfinished basements and garages. When installing electrical wiring in a finished basement, it is important to follow all applicable electrical codes and regulations. These codes are designed to ensure that the electrical system is safe and reliable. Consult with a qualified electrician to ensure that the electrical work is done properly and meets all code requirements. Use the correct type of wiring for the application. For example, non-metallic sheath cable, or NM cable, is commonly used for wiring in residential buildings. However, NM cable is not suitable for use in damp or wet locations. Use underground feeder, or UF cable, for wiring in those areas. When running electrical wiring through walls or ceilings, protect the wiring from damage by using conduit or cable protectors. This will prevent the wiring from being accidentally cut or damaged during construction. Make sure all electrical connections are tight and secure. Loose connections can cause overheating and electrical fires. Use wire connectors that are appropriate for the size and type of wire being used. Label all electrical circuits clearly. This will make it easier to identify the correct circuit breaker or fuse in the event of a problem. Use the circuit directory to list the circuits and their corresponding loads. Keep the electrical panel accessible and free from obstructions. The electrical panel should be easily accessible in case of an emergency. Do not block the panel with furniture or other items. Have the electrical system inspected regularly by a qualified electrician. An electrician can identify potential problems and make repairs before they become serious. A regular electrical inspection can help ensure that the electrical system is safe and reliable. When choosing an electrician, make sure they are licensed and insured. A licensed electrician has met the requirements for training and experience and is qualified to perform electrical work safely. Insurance protects you from liability in case of an accident or injury. Get a written estimate from the electrician before work begins. The estimate should include the cost of materials and labor. Make sure you understand the estimate and ask any questions you have before agreeing to the work. Get a permit for any electrical work that requires one. The permit ensures that the work will be inspected by a qualified electrical inspector. This helps to ensure that the work is done safely and meets all code requirements. Do not attempt to do electrical work yourself unless you are qualified to do so. Electrical work can be dangerous and should only be performed by a qualified electrician. If you are not sure how to do something, it is best to hire a professional. Be aware of the potential hazards of electricity. Electricity can be dangerous and can cause serious injury or death. Always take precautions when working with electricity. Turn off the power to the circuit before working on it. Use insulated tools and wear rubber gloves and safety glasses. If you are not sure how to do something safely, do not do it. Call a qualified electrician for help. By following these electrical safety tips, you can help protect your home and family from electrical fires and shocks. Always remember that safety should be your top priority when working with electricity. In addition to the above considerations, it is important to choose smoke alarms and AFCI breakers that are listed by a recognized testing laboratory, such as Underwriters Laboratories or all. UL listing ensures that the products have been tested and meet safety standards. Look for the UL mark on the product packaging and on the product itself. When purchasing smoke alarms and AFCI breakers, consider the features and benefits of different models. Some smoke alarms have features such as hush buttons, which allow you to temporarily silence the alarm if it is triggered by cooking fumes or steam. Some AFCI breakers have features such as self-testing, which automatically tests the breaker to ensure that it is working properly. Consider the cost of smoke alarms and AFCI breakers when making your purchase. Smoke alarms and AFCI breakers can range in price from a few dollars to several $100s. Choose products that meet your needs and budget. Read online reviews of smoke alarms and AFCI breakers before making your purchase. Online reviews can provide valuable information about the performance and reliability of different products. Talk to a qualified electrician about your smoke alarm and AFCI breaker needs. An electrician can help you choose the right products for your home and ensure that they are installed properly. By following these tips, you can ensure that your home is protected by reliable and effective smoke alarms and AFCI breakers. Remember, fire safety is a critical aspect of home ownership.